Hello, I'm Matt Guff from house.com, and this is a 2019 LibTech Cold Brew Snowboard. A great all-mountain freestyle deck for beginner to advanced level riders. Kind of a quiver of one board that sits on the freeride end of the spectrum a little bit more than the freestyle end of the spectrum. This is a directional twin style deck. It should, for the most part, feel the same when you ride this way or this way, but the biggest thing is that the stance has been set back, actually 1.5 inches. It's not like a really big drastic kind of shift in the stance. However, you can center it up if you'd like. But one thing you should note though, outside the contact points, notice that the nose actually has a really mellow style rise, whereas the tail outside the contact point has a little bit quicker of a kick up. And that's because most people who ride it tend to ride it with the nose pointed down the hill. It features a C2 profile shape. It's kind of in the middle of the aggressive kind of spectrum or loose spectrum from LibTech and Mervin Manufacturing. C2 is a combination of both rocker, as you see here, rocker in between the feet, and then regular camber underneath each foot to the contact points. But as you see, as the board is kind of like balanced here, the nose and tail contact points are raised off of the snow, so it's less likely to catch up. This is an easy board to ride. It's progressive, of course. You have precise control and great float. This is literally that kind of like quiver of one board at a really low price point. The feel and flex of this deck is going to be about a 5, maybe even a 6. It has the original power style construction. It's a combination of 3 different woods. Most of it is actually aspen, and then there's Polonian style strips that start from the contact point, run parallel with the edge to the other contact point in between the edge and the insert packs, and then there's a birch internal style sidewall. That's a combination of both stiff, lightweight, and strong style woods. And there's a Trix fiberglass on top to give the board a little bit more pop and feel, a little bit more torsionally rigid kind of feel too, and then Biax on bottom, which makes it a little bit more smooth and consistent. There's no additional laminates to the deck, but I do have to say, like one way that LibTech was able to reduce and bring down the price point is by having the TNT style base. A lot of people out there think that it's an extruded base. A lot of people think that it's a center base. It's kind of in the middle. It absorbs wax, but it's still really easy to maintain. I'd go with Lib. It's kind of a little bit of both. It's not as fast as a traditional sintered base, and it's definitely not as slow as a traditional extruded style base. And then lastly, for all those cruisers out there that love groomers and corduroy, is the magnet traction style edges. Serrated knife-like blade edges that help to grip on firm snow. The serrations actually mellow, or a little bit more mellow on the nose and the tail, and gradually increase in size as it gets to the center of the board. That allows the board to be, like ridden without it like turning you instead of you turning the board. It's easy to roll into a turn and then hold that edge and then like let it out. The C2 profile shape though, from LibTech is a real crowd pleaser. Most of the boards within the LibTech line feature C2. Again, the loose feel of rocker in between the feet, but then the precision and control of camber underneath each foot to the contact points. This is a red deck. Really cool graphic here, of course. You can check it out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below. Feel free to leave a comment or a question. Let us know what you think of the LibTech Cold Brew, and hopefully I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.